I was going the wrong way on the bus. Maybe these guards will help. Hey y'all, it's me, Michael Anthony, your guy who loves to travel the world in a moving hotel, hopping from city to city, squeezing in every bit of adventure before the ship sails in under 8 hours. No itinerary, just pure discovery. This channel is all about finding hidden gems, sharing unfiltered thoughts, having real conversations, and going local, from wild adventures to incredible food. In this second episode, we're going deep into the heart of Lisbon. We'll be exploring some of the most beautiful historical sites that photography lovers will enjoy. We're stopping at the Geronimos Monastery, the launch site of Christopher Columbus, and Lisbon's famous bakery for that iconic pastel de nata. We'll also check out the Belém Tower, and before heading back, we'll grab a bite at Ruby Rosa and try some delicious local cuisine. If you enjoy authentic, unfiltered travel adventures, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's go explore together. All right, guys, we made it on the bus. Now we have 15 stops, so it's gonna be about a half hour. I'm debating on whether I charge up the camera and batteries or if I film outside of the window here. Next stop for us, so we are in the PC do Comercio, the second to last, and we are going all the way down here to the Mosterio Geronimos, the Geronimo Monastery, like the sixth to the last, I think. All right. Let's get it. So we decided to start our journey at the Geronimos Monastery. Since that's where the bus dropped us off, let's head in and explore this historic gem. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this line is massive. We didn't come this far to only come this far though. So let's wait patiently and get our rear ends in there. What do you say? Thumb heart if you're down. It's only gonna be a couple seconds for you. We're definitely not saying no to this. I'm pretty sure the line is worth it. So this monastery is on the top list of places to visit, and it's also on the UNESCO World Heritage Site. I gotta say, I'm pretty excited. Whoa, look up. Upon entering the monastery, it feels like I've stepped into a different timeline in history. The art, the architecture, the stonework, absolutely beautiful. I've got to say, this place is picture perfect. All right, so this monastery here, I'm talking a little quiet because it's a monastery. It's really beautiful. Beautiful architecture. This is not a sizzle and, you know, all sorts of excitement happening. The extent is a beautiful, beautiful church and this courtyard here. There's tremendous photo opportunities. There's no bad angles in this entire place. And the detail of work, the detail of the stonework is amazing. Is it worth the line? That's up for you to decide. I personally don't have any regrets and glad that we came. I know some of you might not be amazed. Maybe it's not a beach view, a mountain shot, or the latest travel trend. But I'm telling you, this might not be the kind of adventure you're looking for. It might just be the kind you need. Sing a favorite song. Next stop, we're visiting one of the most famous bakeries in Lisbon, Pastel de Belém. Let's go. We can brighten every day. Now, guys, what's that? What'd you say? Oh, you're craving a little sweets? Yeah, well, good thing, because your boy heard you. And we're about to go to a bakery that's been open since We're going to a bakery that has been open since 1837. Are you ready? Because it is right here. Now, once again, we're gonna go get in line. Looks like we're going to be in line for a little while, but that's a good sign. When a place is packed and people are still lining up, you know it's worth it. Here's a quick travel tip if you're visiting Pastéis de Belém. There are 3 different lines. One for table service, one for counter service, and one for pre-orders. Make sure you're in the right one. And guess what? We're already at the table. The line only lasted about 10 minutes. How amazing is that? Guys, we have got all sorts of awesome stuff we're about to tear into. Wait to see how the world was meant to be. First up, we have some sort of duck something that the server said is his favorite thing. I wasn't too sure about duck in a pastry at first, but now I get why it's the server's favorite. It's absolutely delicious. All right, next up, some sort of empanada. We'll see what's inside. Looks like chicken, maybe fish, shrimp. Smells like shrimp. There it is. Shrimp in an empanada. Honestly, not my favorite, but I can't deny it has its own unique flavor. All right, y'all. This is what they are known for. This is what they started with. Pastel de Belém. And it's basically like custard. Can you hear that? Probably not because of the mic, but all right, we're about to take a bite to heaven. Are you ready? I hope you're drooling because I am. Oh. Now this pastel de Belém is the king. If you're wondering how a pastry shop has lasted since 1837, here's your answer. If you're ever in Lisbon, you must visit this bakery. Otherwise, you're doing yourself a disservice by not tasting their pastry. I don't even know what this is. Let's show you guys. So there's layers of pastry and egg custard filling right here. Let's see how light it is. Oh, if it's gonna be delightful, very light and fluffy. A pastry with layers of egg custard and a light, flaky crust. This might just be second to the pastel de Belém. Totally delicious. Next up, a tuna sandwich. And this tuna is on a fresh, looks like a sourdough type of crunchy outside. It has tuna, hard-boiled egg, some lettuce. I know I'm eating a sandwich, not a pastry, but we can't skip this one because it looks delicious and it tastes just as good. Last but not least, we have an egg custard donut. I guess the theme was egg custard. Look at this donut. It's special names. You foodies out there tell me it's technically like a Bellini or something. I don't know. Because it's sliced open instead of injected, it has a different name. Let me know down below what it is. I'm not sure if this is a donut, guys. Foodies out there, help a brother out. The donut is great, but it doesn't overtake the deliciousness of pastel de Belém. Again, if you're in Lisbon, make sure to visit Pastéis de Belém. Next stop, we are heading to the site where Christopher Columbus launched his expedition. This was during the time when European nations were racing to find spices, known as the Spice Race. Right here is where Christopher Columbus set sail and forever changed the history of the world. I'm at awe. Come to think of it, what if Christopher Columbus never went on his voyage to explore the new world? Would America still be America? Camera is not capturing the magnitude of the size of these statues. It's honestly awe-inspiring. I feel like I'm standing in front of giants. If I lived in a world with giants, I'd be very intimidated. That's all I have to say. I would be very intimidated if I lived in a world with giants because these suckers are big and they're giants. Do you believe in giants? Do you believe they ever existed? Drop a comment below. Let's stir the pot. It's amazing how people were able to create these huge sculptures with so much detail. And it's not just one, but multiple. Side note, I do believe in giants. There are archaeological discoveries that support that idea. Next, we're heading to Belém Castle, which I'm pretty excited about. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, you'll know why once we arrive at the castle. All right, this card, again, coming in for the win on a city bus going down. It's about a 40-minute walk. It's gonna be about a 5-minute bus ride. And I'm excited to see this castle. Now, here's the deal. The castle closes pretty close to when we're supposed to be getting there. So throw a Hail Mary or chew some bubble gum for me. For us to be able to go in and experience this, because the castle from the outside looks pretty cool. Oh. I guess we're getting off here. I was going the wrong way on the bus. Maybe these guards will help. I kid. He's striking that pose. I love it. All right, you gotta find the bus stop in all seriousness. I haven't seen a bus go this way on the street, so we'll figure it out. Okay, I hoofed it. Got to the stop, heading the proper direction, which, does this look familiar? Brought us back to where we started, y'all. So we're just gonna wait for 729. The good news is I'm the one actually waiting. You guys get to skip to the good part. Next. You can't have an adventure without losing your way, right? Now, I just hope I can find the bus stop. This is going to be fun. Have you ever gotten lost? Got off the good part. I got off at the right stop. So now it's a matter of just getting down to it before it closes. I think we got about, let's call it 5 minutes, people. I'm feeling optimistic, very optimistic. Now, we've finally gotten off at the right stop. We're gonna walk about 3 to 4 minutes, and hopefully we have enough time to reach the castle before it closes. My guy Peter here, not the villain, but he's not letting us in because this says 5:30, but you have to cash it in at 5 o'clock to get a ticket. So he's not bad. Not mad at him, but he's following the rules. The rules are broken because this says show up at 5:30. If you show up with a ticket, you have to show up by 5 o'clock to get a ticket to go in at 5:30. All right, so that's a travel hack for the castle. Don't listen to 5:30, that's BS. It's 5 o'clock, the ticket office closes at 5 o'clock. After that, you can walk in here at 5:30 with the ticket. But if you don't have a ticket, you can't go in. So that's that. So it is what it is. All right. Here's the castle. It is what it is. I made up close to the castle and soaking in that medieval fantasy vibe. I'm fascinated by old architecture, how humans built such marvelous structures that still stand today. Just a heads up, don't forget to validate your Lisboa card by 5 p.m. so you can enter the castle before it closes at 5:30. All right, y'all, one thing that now, having been down there and touched it, you know what's running through my head? The most popular TV show in human history, Game of Thrones. I feel like I tasted Game of Thrones right there, and even House of Dragon. I'm kind of geeking out right now, not gonna lie. I'm really feel like I'm living this fantasy medieval shtick going on. Did you ever like Game of Thrones, or are you enjoying House of Dragon? Season 2's probably out by the time this releases, so let me know. All right, I'm a total geek on that stuff. Loved it. I like it a lot. Keep watching these videos. Appreciate all your support. Tag a friend, send to a friend. Mad love. Watch that video. Next, we're heading out to experience the streets of Lisbon at night. We'll stop by Ruby Rosa to enjoy some drinks and taste the local cuisine. Let's go. Y'all, this is what I love about European cities and streets is just you're walking down here and it's a lot less stressful than the hustle and bustle of US streets, in my opinion. You know, you got cars, you got people, you got, sitting out to eat all together, and, everyone just chills. So, all right, just past the bar, so I'm going to figure out how to get into this joint. This cocktail, the Room Secret and the Libbard Libation, was amazing. The mix of honey, truffle, melon, and citrus created a truly unforgettable flavor. If you want to see an exclusive interview with Eslin Mateus and learn how to make this delicious cocktail at home, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. Now, I also have food. It's not great lighting. They're pintos, I'm gonna call it, which are basically like little small plate tapas type. And what I have, a vegetarian, their cheese, I have one of their fish, and then I have 2 of their vegan, which has eggplant in it. I'm actually afraid to try the fish because it's salmon, and your boy doesn't. Salmon might make me gag. All right, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going with salmon first. I just talked myself into it. Little Brian Tracy action. Eat your frogs first. I'm not usually a fan of salmon. It honestly makes me gag. No exaggeration. We all have our preferences, right? But somehow this salmon, the way it's prepared, is changing my mind. I think I'm becoming a salmon person because this one really surprised me. Absolutely amazing and delicious. Did I just become a salmon eater right here? All right, so next up, we're doing the vegan. The eggplant, and it looks like some arugula. I'm not eating that. You know what? Fuck, now that I said that, I'm gonna eat it. Oh God, I genuinely don't like olives. All right, well, let's just go into it. Like the salmon, I'm not a fan of olives either. These are 2 foods I usually avoid. I liked the salmon though. Maybe this experience will change my mind about olives too. Let's see how it goes. Oh, gross.
Well, I tried the olive, but it's just not for me. Maybe it's the texture or something. But the vegan pintos without the olive, absolutely delicious. I highly recommend getting one.
Let's move on to the cheese. I don't even know what kind of cheese this is. All right, are we ready? We're ready. All right, we're doing this shit.
The cheese
Let's
with
go.
roasted chestnuts pintos is amazing, but the vegan pintos takes the top spot for me, followed by, surprisingly, the salmon, then the cheese with roasted chestnuts. Before heading back to the ship, we have about 15 to 20 minutes left. We had to squeeze every minute to experience the beauty of Lisbon's streets. Ruby Rosa and the city at night are truly beautiful. You can walk those streets over and over without getting tired because of the vibe. It's peaceful. And by peaceful, I don't just mean silence, but a state of mind where you can think clearly. Also, when I arrived at the port, they said I was the last guy waiting. The crown's on me as the last one boarding the ship. But anyway, I just want to say,
y'all, we made it back. 2 minutes to spare. And truth be told, I slowed my roll because I knew that we were gonna make it in time. So here's what I gotta say about Lisbon. Over the course of the content, we will have gone to many different places. The energy and the vibe here is one of chill. Like, this is a place where you could just go from one cafe to another, one bar to another, one restaurant to another, all day for probably a few months, and you would still have just scratched the surface. It is a chill vibe, beautiful city, tons of history. I mean, guys, this is the oldest country in Europe, and this port, I believe, is the oldest port in Europe. It has so much rich history. You know, being on the east, the far east of Europe, it also may be the furthest east nation in Europe. I don't know. All the coastline, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's different than, it's not Spain, it's not Italy, you know, it's not Croatia, it's not the other places I've been. It has its own energy, its own vibe. I noticed, I'm really extremely grateful. This has been a bucket list place for me to visit. The city and the country. And words don't express the gratitude for having been able to experience but just a sliver of all the beauty of Lisbon, Portugal. Thank you. Till next time, watch another video.